Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Dying Light. I believe that we're at the end, man. Well, we're not exactly at the end, but this is gonna, I think, be the final part. I know we're getting close to the actual end of the questing. We're getting there. We finally, last time we went on a huge trek. We met Attila and we went on a huge quest to basically watch him kill himself. It was pretty tragic. What a bummer. But now Jazir has the mask and the book, and we're now waiting for
information of a group matching your description. They've occupied the granary. If these bandits took anything from the cave, if they keep our lost brother Orkin somewhere, it's probably right there.
Alright, I'll check it.
We know it's a huge risk. This might be our last chance to find what we're all looking for.
Sorry, what? Okay, well, we're gonna head to the granary. Where the fuck? Why am I here? Well, at least I'm close by. Alright, well, we have no car. That's okay, though. I might...
Is anybody there? Help! We're trapped!
I'm gonna need to stop by some gas stations, more than likely. Sabit's over here.
In a house near the river. I'm stuck here. I have my 2 kids with me. Please.
So, yeah,
Anybody
so
there?
we were completing Attila's quest stuff, and now we're going to the granary.
I'm stuck in this place with my 2 kids.
Motherfucker.
We won't survive on our own. We're in danger, please. Help
You
us.
fucking
Anyone.
bitch. Show you. Alright. Fucking more of them. Alright, so yeah, I figured I would just go ahead and do this last part. This should probably be the last part. I believe. If it isn't, we're ever closer to the end. Yeah, so now we're gonna head to the granary here. Which I remember this mission. We are, by the way, going to need... Okay, we have Winter Storm out. I'm gonna get fucking the... I'm gonna get the... Just in case. Bitch. I have 71 med kits. Maybe I should make a bit more. Six, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, and 98, that's good. Oh, 97. So, no, fuck it. Alright, so we are going to need guns. This is actually not the place we're going. This is the place next to where we're going, where there's the behemoth. you, I guess, huh? I got more important things to worry about. Alright, so here we are. We are at the granary. So our job is to find Brother Orkin. The third guy. And yes, they won't allow you to use your fucking, grappling.
The real Harran virus.
Alright, so first things first, I need to find a way up.
There you are.
Find a way up. That dog looks high. The stairs and I can access.
No, I got you.
Oh, here we go. That's not gonna go very well for you. Oh, this guy here. Go ahead and take their ammo. Thank you. Oh, it's blocked here. Is this? Alright, well, let's go head around and be able to find another stairway somewhere. Dead.
Blow into bloody pieces.
Probably wouldn't recommend using phones like that. Oh, now I can use my grappling hook. Damn it. Now it's gonna start me all the way back down to the fucking bottom.
Please, get rid of them.
See, look at this. Look at this bullshit. See what I'm saying? Like, this is the reason why I hate this game. Like, when I used to play this game, it's like it used to not bother me, but like when you're streaming it and you're like you have to like progress, you know, to get the game done. It is absolutely the most annoying thing to have to do this. Because now I'm like all the way back down here again, you know, like. I don't even remember where I was at to get up on top of this stuff. It's gonna start me all the way fucking back there again. See? Look at this. You know what I think? You know, a lot of people... Here's the thing. I know I've talked about this before, but a lot of people believe this game is better than Dead Island, and they're fucking wrong. They're absolutely 100% wrong. Like, when I play Dead Island, like, when I die, if you know when you play Dead Island, you die. You start back where you were, basically. Like, you start, like, maybe down the road just like a tiny bit. But you, either way, you don't, like... You don't start, like, a fucking mile away and just, like, climb back up everything. You know what I mean? It's like they're not hard to kill. That's the problem. Like the problem is they're not. It's not that they're hard to kill, because they're not. See, it's how much fucking damage the fucking weapons do. It's like, you can only upgrade your health to fucking 200. That's it. But those guns will completely just get rid of all of your health that you have completely in like a second. Look at that. And then I keep getting shot while I'm reloading too, so it's like, it's just never ending. It's fucking terrible. Especially when there's like a lot of like, I guess you could call it forced gunplay. They put nails in his face, by the way.
Holy fuck. Orkin.
Kyle. Is that you?
Yes, I'll try to help
How do
you.
You know who I am.
Just listen. They're following us. Wanted the cure. Didn't know how to open. So... asked about Mother. I told them nothing.
Don't talk, save your energy. I'll get you out of here.
Lighthouse. Lighthouse.
Orkin, stay with me. Damn it.
Alright, there we go, we're done.
It's Crane. The bandits were in the granary. So was Orkin. They captured and tortured him.
May the God of the Sun accept his soul. Did he tell them anything?
I don't know, he said he didn't. He did try to tell me something about the cure. I guess they didn't know how to open it?
So some of it remains, even though they spilled a lot at that field. Do you have any idea where they could have gone?
Orkin said something about the lighthouse. I'll take a look.
Thank you, brother. If you find those vials, give us a sign immediately. You'll take it straight to the mother.
Okay, so now we have to get to the fucking lighthouse. But I'd really like I'd really like a fucking fast travel. Is that so much? Is that so fucking hard to ask for? Like, is it really so hard to just give me a goddamn fast travel? Like, Jesus Christ. Let's put the zebra machete and let's put the scythe back. No, let's put the tonic in. Because I'm going to have to walk there now. Like... Well, actually, technically, I don't have to walk there. I mean, I might as well. Alright, so we'll turn at this road up here. And I'll head to the mansion. I can call my car back from the mansion. It's another reason why I want to get this series done, because I'm just getting more and more annoyed with it. Like, when you play this game for like too long, it just starts to fucking lose your shit. Like, it just gets monotonous. You're just like, yeah, I know, let's go, come on, faster, you know. You've already sat through all the dialogue, you know, you've already, I don't want to believe. You know, you've already sat through all the dialogue. You've already, you know, hippie paint job, huh? Ooh. It's not interesting. You know, it's just you've listened to everything. You've done all the side quests. You're just like, you're done. That's really how it feels to me. It's just like...
Kyle, can you hear me? Kyle!
Lena, I copy. Go ahead.
Kyle, can you hear me?
Shit. Lena?
Kyle, please, if you can hear me, you have to hurry. We're going to lose another floor.
Lena! God damn it. Fuck, I'm so close.
But yeah, it's, you know, like, the problem is that this game is not, it's not a horrible game. It's a very well done game. The problem is that it's the fatigue of playing this game repeatedly. Because before I've done a playthrough of it on my channel here, I have played this game numerous times. I've played it in co-op. I played it all the way through on co-op. I've done a couple playthroughs myself. I've already played through the following. You know, like, I've already done all this stuff. I did literally, I'm not kidding when I say I've done literally every single quest, including all like the little plant quests, and all that. I've done every single quest I could possibly find that wasn't like a repeating type quest. And I spent a lot of time like playing through the game and kind of getting all the quests done and shit like that. And when you're doing a playthrough, you want to really kind of you don't want to spend, you know, an hour and a half doing, you know, nothing. You know, you want to actually I kind of want to go back to like that cool, yeah, this one. What does this look like? Let's look at this. It's pretty cool. Photo hunter. It's kind of like that too. It's like that orange. Oh yeah, let's do that for a while. Let's rock the red and black. So it becomes just like a monotonous feat, really. It's just kind of what it comes down to. You know, like I said, it's not a bad games. It's just you play it so many times. You know how to do everything. You're just like, oh my god, come on, bro. Even and the problem is that it's like you become like the ultimate badass where you've leveled everything up and guns still kill you like 5 minutes. You can't help but be frustrated. I can't help but be pissed off at the fact that I don't want to have to respawn 30 more times. It's just really how it is. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it's a fatigue type thing, you know. I've played a lot of games over the years, you know, like repeatedly. There's been a lot of games I've played over the years, like this one, and you know, you want to do a playthrough because it's a game you like, but at the same time, you're like, ugh, you know, when something doesn't, you know, happen immediately, you just kind of get to that fucking state where like everything is just like the end of the fucking world, you know what I mean? It's not, you know, like it's like it's not really the end of the world. It's just everything. So there's just like, ugh, you know, like. I gotta get. See, then there's no down. It literally, it's just like. The idea is that you're supposed to like climb through that first window, second window. You keep climbing through windows, you know, until you find another fucking open window. You know what I mean? Like, it's just. Instead of just being simple, it's like, alright, we'll have you fuck around the entire time. So yes, this is the finale. So we are here. You're about to enter the following finale. This part of the game is played in single player. You will be able to come back to explore the countryside after finishing the game and loading the last save. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Whoa!
Shit, it's you. Damn, I could have killed you.
On.
Khan?
That's me. So turn me loose. Hey, what the fuck?
It was you. You're working with Rise's bandits? Where is it, you son of a bitch? Where the hell is the cure?
What? You're crazy.
Don't fuck with me, Khan. Where is it?
Look, I just live here, all right? I don't know shit about working with bandits.
Boss,
I just live here, dude.
hello, can you hear me?
Who's speaking?
Gee, there you are. Okay, listen. Harran and his group are going after the mob, but some wise ass took out the granary, and we need to hunt him down. We're waiting by your crib. Coming?
No need, pal. Just keep your eye on the balcony.
Wait! Listen, I know I went way overboard, but they forced me, they made me do it!
Hawkins group! Where are they heading? Tell me!
To the dam! The priest said the entrance was in the dam! Please!
I'm fucking done with you. Shit!
Oh dear. Well, come on, that's the end for you, bud. Oh, that hurt due to the fall. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab our winter storm here.
Keep shooting!
Take the vials, defeat the bandits. Speaking of which, where are the fucking vials? What's in this car? No, but there's some tin can and what the fuck, a police rifle. Exactly could these fucking be? They're in such like a small area. Take the vials. Oh. Here we go. See ya. And I'm out of ammo for the fucking rifle. That's great. I'll use the pistol. Dead, bitch. I took the fucking vials.
Yeah, burn in hell, assholes. This is Crane, do you copy? The vials are gone. I saved only the last few of them, and Rise's men are coming to you. Do you hear me?
Hey,
Alright, here we go.
come here fast. Come quickly.
Low. Shit. Better hurry.
So yeah, we only have 6 minutes to get there. So we need to plan our route. So the dam is all the way down here. So what we need to do is let's look at our road. So do we want to go down this way, down this road, and cross this road to this road? Okay, so we're going to go straight down the road we've normally been taking. I am hoping I don't run out of gas before I get there, so we're going to keep heading straight down this road. Don't even what? Okay, so we're gonna keep heading down past the granary. Making this turn here. Driving down this road, and we're going to keep driving straight along this road all the way to the dam. I can't, the gas gauge is gone. I can't see it past the car. I'm just hoping I have enough to make it. Alright, so we have to get to the dam entrance before... Alright, well, it looks like we're climbing. Nothing! Damn, I wish my phone would shut the fuck up. Just turn that down to vibrate. Okay, katana out. Get inside the dam. Here we go. So that... I wouldn't say that's like the hard... I wouldn't say that's very hard. But yeah, I should have refueled the car before going, because the first time I played, I did actually not refuel the car and I ran out of fuel.
Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Hey, anybody there? Brother?
More fighting, more death. I can't let this happen again. I won't.
It's you. Where are the faceless? What's happening to me? Why do I hear your voice inside my head?
Children of the sun, Kyle. They were nothing before the outbreak. Just a half-forgotten tradition. An old world faith long dead. held this title for so long now. The Mother. It was meaningless. Until it became all too real. I thought their respect came simply because I was a colonel's wife. We had a good, cozy life. After the outbreak, my husband came to get me out. We didn't stand a chance against the Horde. We were bitten. He bled to death in my arms. He gave me his cigarette case and asked me to run. He didn't want to hurt me. I was dragged away by the relievers. They came for their mother. It took me a while to remember that my husband didn't smoke. I looked inside. There was a map, a key, and a note with numbers. It led us here. The healthy ones tried to get the power back on. The rest of us went to look for medicine.
So you're seeing like her past, basically. This is where they came. This is the hydroelectric dam.
We found a locked container. The numbers turned out to be a code. There were strange vials inside. The others looked to me. They could have held medicine. They could have held poison. I felt a seizure coming. I was about to turn, and I realized, why else would my husband lead me here? I loved him. I trusted him. I remember a taste. Acrid, bitter as blood. It might have been blood. I awoke, down there, surrounded by the remains of the people who had trusted me. It was because of the light. Someone finally turned the power back on, and the light brought me back. You see, reading the fuse is one thing, but drinking the liquid is something else entirely. In the light, in the sun, my mind is my own. I'm filled with love you can possibly imagine. But in the dark, my new nature dominates. Mindless, lethal. In the dark, with cruel passion, I ripped my own children to pieces. But I swore to myself that I would become the mother they really deserve. And now, you have come, Kyle, and every sign tells me you're the one I've been waiting for. It's in the prophecy, Kyle. Then shall be revealed one man who, through an act of ultimate sacrifice, shall accept the mercy of the light. And the God of the sun shall be revealed through him. And through him will he speak.
I just need that medicine to save my friends.
Look at my face. There is no medicine. You want mankind to become what I am? Listen to my voice. Beautiful evolution indeed. Minds and souls connected in a telepathic bond. How poetic. Look at me. And when the darkness comes, what then? More death, more killing. You can hide from others. But who will hide them from you?
But we don't have to drink it with just the mist.
It doesn't matter. Just listen. You've been breathing the mist. It will take longer, but you're already changing into a monster such as myself.
No, wait. Listen.
Army built a failsafe into their experiment. This entire region can be purified. The question is, are you ready to sacrifice thousands of lives, Kyle? Yours among them?
So there is two different endings. One ending is bad, and the other one is just as bad. there's no good ending. So technically, the true ending is Kyle saying, "I want no part of your bullshit," which is the one we're gonna pick. Sacrifice is the only way out. Is basically Kyle will turn into a volatile, just like her. And basically, like, it's an easier ending. It's an easier ending than taking the right side. But the I want no part of your bullshit ending is technically what would lead to Dying Light 2, I believe. So like, one's called the Night Hunter ending. I'm just trying to see, like... I'm trying to see which ending is, like, more canon. Let me see here. Oh, no. Okay, so I'm wrong. I'm actually wrong. So the... Okay, so the I want no part of your bullshit is not the canon ending. Because this is the I want no part of your bullshit is the ending where you fight the mother. You fight her, and you have volatile abilities. You just turn into a volatile anyway. Sacrifice is the only way out. Avoids the mother fight, but this is actually, technically, the only... This is the canon.
So what, that's it?
Do the canon.
Game over. Fuck. All right, what do I do?
Wake up the god of the sun. Follow me, Kyle.
So, if you were to pick the other ending, you basically fight the mother down in the dam.
So, the coming of your god means, what, we all die? And the plague, it dies with us?
It always meant that. And he shall pass through the gates of death, so that he may bring new life.
If it kills the plague, I mean, I guess it's worth it. This place doesn't look much like the gates of death to me, though.
Because see, she will force the cure that she has in her hand in your mouth, and you'll drink it like she did, and after you kill her, you turn into a volatile. And then the game just ends. So, the problem with that ending is that the thing is that both endings are garbage, and you'll see why after we do this. But that ending is even worse because it really kind of just, you die and then that's just it. And like, your friends never get the cure they want and they never know what happened to you.
I was searching for proof, Kyle. For truth in our traditions. But Attila's death shattered my hopes. It was proof.
What, that there are no miracles?
What's a miracle anyway, Kyle? Becoming a sentient volatile? I'm than a monster. Becoming a hero during the apocalypse. You're just the right man in the right place.
So this is the fail-safe. What do you need me for?
The key I got from my husband worked, but the codes he gave me didn't. I know that's the only way. I just don't know how.
So the numbers that Attila gave us. So this is the other ending, which I believe does kind of go into Dying Light 2. We know in Dying Light 2 that like everything's like Middle Ages type deal. This is so basically this is a nuke, and by doing this, we arm this nuke and blow up Harran essentially, and kill all these people. It's a terrible ending. Trust me, they both are. And this kills us, her, and everybody else. Try to stop the virus, but I believe that what this does is just kind of triggers a nuclear war.
No, your husband, he had a failsafe too. He left the codes with Attila, so he could decide if you'd stay sane long enough to make a decision.
Wait! You have the codes! Attila thought you'd be a better judge. I hope you'll judge me well, then. Let this madness end, Kyle. Please.
Emergency lock override accepted. Preparation of nuclear warheads in progress. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
1. Yeah, so... yeah. So basically you set off a nuke, which I believe destroys not only like this whole countryside, but probably parts of Harran as well. So like, so let me break this down for you. So basically the idea was that if you didn't really understand, there's like some plot holes for you. Basically, the blue mist is not a cure. It was really it was kind of like the, have you ever seen Return of the Living Dead? Where they have the military cases that have the dead bodies in them, and they have the chemicals in there, and they breathe in the chemicals and they become zombies. And the chemicals get out and they make the dead bodies zombies and stuff. If you ever seen Return of the Living Dead, go see Return of the Living Dead. It's a great film. So the idea is that it's really a chemical made by the military that's just going to turn you into a volatile like her, but she's sentient. You know, the thing is that everybody would essentially turn into these volatiles where the entire world is ruled by volatiles that are sentient, that communicate with each other, and basically everybody on Earth would be dead, you know, like, would be just a decaying corpse, and the world would fall apart anyway. So the idea for her is like, okay, well, you can take these vials and you can give them to your friends, or your friends are just going to become like me, you know, and I'm going to try to kill you anyway, or you can end all of this bullshit and just destroy everything. Which, this is technically, believe, the canon ending. Now, the thing is with Dying Light 2 is that we know that it starts... We know that it's like in the Middle Ages. Well, not like in the actual Middle Ages, but it's set in a Middle Age type feel. Like it's like everything is kind of, how do you describe it, like set back, I guess. Like Like, the idea is that everything basically looks like it's... like, everything has just been decaying. So I think that it takes place, like, 12 years after... oh, 15 years. So Dying Light 2 takes place 15 years after the first game. It's called the New Dark Ages. The zombie apocalypse has dragged society back to a Hobbesian state of nature, and humanity is just as likely to kill itself than to be eaten up by the hordes of undead parading the streets. It was presumably still Harran. But of course, we know that the thing is that is the whole world like this? You know, if it takes place 15 years after this game, is it taking place 15 years in a different place that's not Harran? And is the entire world like this? Like, I'd like to imagine that, like, because they have said that technically the canon ending is this ending. The other ending isn't really the canon ending, although it technically probably could be either way. But either way, Kyle dies, and you're not going to be playing Kyle anyway in Dying Light 2. So the question is this... does this ending maybe open up a backstory to Dying Light 2? Is there maybe going to be, before Dying Light 2 comes out, maybe is there going to be kind of like a prequel to Dying Light 2? You know, maybe a... you know, like a video or a comic thing where they explain what has happened since Dying Light. Like maybe, you know, oh, you know, you set off the nuke, and after you set off the nuke and blew up Harran, the world, you know, like the zombie virus escaped and it wasn't all destroyed, but the world fell apart. You know, like the nuclear bombing of Harran, you know, sparked a horrific, you know, war, perhaps, you know, between the United States and, you know, like a place like Harran, which is in another country, I believe. So it's like maybe the U.S., since there was an American that was involved, maybe the U.S. got into a nuclear war with these countries, and it caused a nuclear war. It caused a nuclear war of epic proportions that basically destroyed most of the Earth, and the zombie virus that you know happened here became even more rampant. Because in Dying Light 2's gameplay, we never really even saw the undead. It was all people that we had, and it was like they never really showed us anything. They never really showed us anything in terms of zombies for Dying Light 2. You know, they didn't show us any volatiles, which they said are still in the game. So it just leads me to believe that perhaps that's kind of how maybe this game builds up to Dying Light 2, and how that's possible, that maybe that's why Dying Light 2 is the way it is. But they have said that, and they showed off in the gameplay demos, that every choice you make is going to drastically change. So, you know, with Dying Light, the following, you had the choice of making, you know, either sacrificing everything or being greedy and taking the vials and then just turning into a volatile anyway. And the question is that kind of their way of saying this is what choices are going to be like in Dying Light 2? You know, you're going to make these black and white type choices where you're going to, you know, choose one shitty choice and another shitty choice, and one shitty choice might just be a little better than another. Hi, Boop. Hi, Boop. My cat's out on the ground, looking up at me. You nuggeting? I'm playing the game. So, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be. I'm kind of hoping that we'll see some kind of a backstory. Because, you know, with, like, with games like Dead Rising, if you remember, after Dead Rising came out, you know, when Dead Rising 2 was announced, they had that Japanese short film, and they also had like the prequel little DLC expansion, like the little, it was called Case Zero, right? I believe it was Case Zero. And it was a free little prequel. Well, you got it for free if you pre-ordered Dead Rising 2. It was like a little prequel to Dead Rising 2 that kind of gave you a look into the characters that you were going to be playing. Kind of like, you kind of learned a little bit about the world since Dead Rising 1, like that the virus still exists, but they kind of keep it under control with this stuff called Zombrex. So the thing is, are we going to see that for Dying Light 2? Are we going to see maybe like some little prequel things put out for Dying Light 2? Will Techland do that? You know, that's my question. Maybe they'll make like a short film, or maybe they'll do like a comic thing, or maybe they'll even put out like just like a video series, like a animated video series online. They have like a choice, but when you're doing a 15-year gap between the first game and the second game, I kind of need to know what the fuck is going on between that time, because we know from the endings of this that Kyle dies altogether. It's either a nuke that kills him, or he dies because of the vial / his own infection. So both endings are garbage. Because originally when I first played through this, I picked the screw you, give me the vials, and doing that, it's like I fought the mother and I killed her. I was like, alright, sweet. But then then you become a volatile, and the game ends, and you're like, holy shit, like what a big waste of my time. I don't know. So hopefully we'll see something that will come out for Dying Light 2. You know, Dying Light 2 I think is going to be a game that I'm going to stream from the very beginning, because I feel like I don't want to play the game through a couple of times and then do like a series, because like I said earlier, you get kind of like, you know, when you play it, you know how everything is supposed to go, and you're just like, alright, let's hurry this up, you know, and you get kind of anxious because you want to move the story along. So soundtrack for this game, the score was very, very well done, for both the following and for the main game. I have the soundtrack to both. They're great tracks. They're nice tracks to listen to. They're good for racing playlists. I have a racing playlist when I play games like Forza and Dirt and stuff like that. I have an iPod playlist that I listen to, because half the time anymore, either the game doesn't have music while you're racing, or you just listen to the same tracks over and over again. So I have a list. I have like a playlist of like 200 plus songs. It's actually almost 300 plus now, where you just listen to music, different music. You just put on shuffle, and you can just listen to all your own music. Man, I couldn't hope to pronounce half of those names. They're all Polish, I believe. Because like Warsaw, earlier you saw the Warsaw up there. They're all this game was made by, I believe, almost all Polish developers. It's kind of crazy nowadays how, like, back in the day, most games seem to either be made by like American gamers, like American companies like Atari. I mean, Atari is kind of Japanese too, but you know, a lot of people that worked at Atari were American. I think wasn't Atari founded in America too? No, I mean, it doesn't really matter now. I mean, they're not fucking around anymore. I think they were formed in I have no idea. Shows what I know. I think they were formed here in like California or something, like Apple was. I know Atari now is run by a bunch of French people. But like, it used to, back in the day, it was like Atari, it was like American people that worked at Atari were making games, or Japanese people at Nintendo. You know, it was like Japanese or American that were making games. Now we have games coming out from people that from countries you never even fucking heard of. Like there's games from people coming from like Iceland. You're like, this is, like I said, this is a game made by like an entire team of Polish developers. Like, if they don't have a last name I can't pronounce, if they got a first name I can't pronounce. Marius Klatt. Klatt? Firebats. There we go. A lot of like, I'm noticing like the slash, a little slash for the L's, some L's. Small Chinese team, probably. Like Liu Zudong is Chinese. Mandarin. I wonder how you pronounce that L with the slash through it. See, because there's a U with an umlaut. Mühle. The U with the umlaut. That's how you know it's German. But yeah, Polish last name. Like, how do you even pronounce that stuff? See, and then there's that one right there, face animator. Kurzgesagt, maybe? But I could be completely wrong. It's like there's like 2 Z's in the guy's name. Just makes me wonder how. Simon Hines. Finally, I got one. But yeah, so that's Dying Light. We've had a little bit of an ending discussion. Next game to be coming up is, as I promised, Dead Space 2. Dead Space 2 is going to be the game that replaces this, although first we're going to have more Call of Cthulhu, because I'm only 2 or 3 videos into that, and I'm going to itch in to play it. So yeah, Call of Cthulhu is definitely going to be next after this. But we're rolling through on Spider-Man. I still don't know how much we have left of that. I think we're only like halfway through the story. And I you know, I just bought Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, it was a Christmas gift. But I wanted to do a playthrough of that, but I don't think I can, because I really just want to sit and just play that and like fuck around for hours. I've actually been watching a playthrough. Shout out to Brown Man, Ray. I've been watching his Red Dead playthrough. 8 8-hour videos that he's got up. And I'm on video 6 of 8 finally. I've been watching that playthrough, and it's like, holy shit, the story is brutally good. The story in Red Dead 2, I think, is by far way better than Red Dead 1. Red Dead 1's story was like, it's okay. Red Dead 2's story is like horrific at times. like sad, violent. It's crazy. And I like that you can like you can like customize your horse. I'm gonna name my horse John Bon Pony, which I saw in a meme a couple weeks ago. I'm like, that's my horse's name. It's John Bon Pony. But I'm waiting for my strategy guide to get here because I want the strategy guide so I can find all the collectibles and stuff. Get all the cool shit. There's a lot of people who worked on this game. Yeah, for the end of the year is out, I am hoping that we'll be finished with Spider-Man as well, maybe. I know I have the DLC to do, which will happen, but probably not going to happen until after the main game's done. Probably won't end up playing it until after I've completed the game. I know, and I know that I still have to do. I still have to do Uncharted, The Lost Legacy, and I know that I still have to do Batman Arkham Knight, which I have no plans on doing currently, because I want to really kind of do Dead Space, and once Spider-Man's done, I think we might do another Halo playthrough, maybe. I might do something new, I don't know yet. But I did want to get Dead Space 2 rolling before the end of the year. Call of Cthulhu. I think we'll have Call of Cthulhu done faster than I think. I don't think it's really that big of a game. Depends on how much I have to sneak around more. But, I mean, I do still have quite a bit of PlayStation playthroughs to do as well. We still need to do a Last of Us playthrough, but I don't actually think I'm going to do that until around the time of Last of Us 2 coming out. Because everybody's already done a Last of Us playthrough, but I kind of want to do a Last of Us playthrough like before the game comes out. Like maybe start it a couple months before the game comes out. Because I would love to play that and then go into The Last of Us 2. What else do I have on PlayStation that needs to be played? Oh, we still have Beyond Two Souls. And Detroit. I still need to do. Maybe we'll do Beyond Two Souls after Spider-Man. It's so hard because I have a list. I have a whole list of games that I need to either do a one-off stream of, or in stream, or that I need to do full playthroughs of. Consultant Steve the Zombie. There's all the babies that were born during Dying Light's development, all of which have the last name Blasicus. I have no idea, dude. I can't. Those babies are gonna be like, how do I... Look at that guy. Kinga? The last name of Kinga. How is he ever gonna know how to spell his own name? And then there's WB Games. Man, the credits are so long. But if you're still here with me with the credits and we've been sitting here talking, thank you for watching the playthrough of Dying Light. I'm glad it's finally over and I can just sit here and do nothing. Talk about what games we're gonna do. We got a lot. I know that well, that was just rude. That was just rude to disconnect my controller. How rude was that? I know a lot of you probably get kind of frustrated with my channel sometimes because I don't stream consistently. I don't put out videos consistently. But since my move, I've really been wanting to do consistent streaming. Because being back home, it was kind of hard to do consistent streaming because I was always worrying about having to go to my actual job. And then after I left Walmart, I have my grandma at home who recently just passed away from cancer, and so I moved. I did a big move. I moved all of myself from Colorado to Arizona, and hopefully in the next few years I can move myself from Arizona to Washington, because that's where I want to actually end up. Washington State. I want to live in Washington State. I've always wanted to live in Washington since I was a kid. I've always thought that living in Washington would be amazing, because I love the woodsy wilderness of Washington, but I also love the raininess of Washington. I also like I do like that it's kind of it's by Canada, which, Canada is a place I visited a few times, but it's also a place that I've really enjoyed visiting. So I'd like to go there and, once I get to Washington, renew my passport and finally start traveling again, go to Canada, and, maybe make some friends in Canada and stuff. But, streaming, I know it hasn't been consistent, and I really do apologize to everybody who watches my channel and they don't really know when videos are coming out, because, I don't really post about it on my Twitter and everything, but there's just a lot of things that happen. I get busy, or I'm really just too tired to stream, but I really have just I've been wanting to do streams every single day to bust through playthroughs, because I have so many games I want to stream and so many things I want to do, with this channel. And if you have been watching my channel, if you've been watching since the early days when we were doing like 4 or 5 hour streams to now, thank you. Thank you for enjoying watching my channel, either it be on Twitch while I'm streaming. I know I don't comment. I know I don't reply to comments and stuff while I'm streaming, but if you watch my streams, just know that I do see that you've joined my streams, and I am grateful for it. And if you watch my videos on YouTube, thank you. And if you are wondering where you can find my videos on YouTube, well, you're probably already here, because this is where it's going to end up. But Driver9753, youtube.com/Driver9753. Human After Everything is my channel, and I play basically whatever the fuck I want. And I get angry sometimes. It happens. But thank you all for joining me on Dying Light. This playthrough is finally fucking over. I hope some of you are happy, like, yes, finally it's over. Yeah, so I will see you guys in Dead Space 2. Thank y'all for joining me. Hat tip, the Sheriff Hat tip, for joining me on this playthrough. Thank you for sitting through 20 fucking parts of this. And if you didn't sit through 20 parts, good, because you were smarter than you're not smarter than the people who did. The people who did were the dedicated ones. You just gotta know when to call it quits. But I appreciate all the support. Thank you all for joining me. I am Ian, aka Human After Everything. Thank you all for joining me on my Dying Light playthrough. I will see you in Dead Space 2, and Spider-Man, and Call of Cthulhu, and any other playthrough that you see from here on out. Thank you all. Take care.